Unless you don't like technology.
Chris is playing tricks on me.
I am technically challenged. I have a checklist out here for month end. We will put a central file out there on the Google Drive, and we will move all of these month end files out there, so we'll have a one central location, because they're kind of spread out in like 3 different folders right now, so we'll just centrally locate everything.
What does AC1 mean?
I'm sorry?
Is
Wait.
it why some are yellow and some are?
These are storage acquisition 1
Oh,
properties.
okay, gotcha.
And we generally refer to them as 10 FSAC 1.
Yeah.
And I know that means nothing to most of you, that you kind of go, what are those? But okay, all of these are the 10 FSAC 1 companies. Market Street we sold, so I've still got it there because it still has a bank account that we will end up closing at some point in time, and it'll drop off of here. These are all the 10 federal owned sites, and that's Andrew, which is storage 1, Graham, Alston, the old Alston, which is storage 3, warehouse we'll be able to drop off soon.
Okay.
Gibsonville, Trinity, Sedgwick, industrial, and there'll be more added as the construction stuff is getting finished up. The second page I have put on the 10 FSAC 2, and we'll just add as we go, get more properties on there. These are all the third parties, and we can just drop these in as we go too. You each can do one of these on your own. You won't need the whole thing, but I would ask that you keep the list out here so everybody knows what's been done and what hasn't. And it's really, I print it and then mark it off, so I don't really keep it up here. But now that you're going to be doing these on your own, and I'm assuming that I'll still be reviewing them. Yeah, I'll be reviewing them, so if you check them off of here, I'll know that they've been done for this month, and it's time for me to review the stuff. Or you can drop me an email or
You'll make a copy
yell
of
at
this
me or
file
something.
each month, and then everybody will come in here to check off that they've completed their portion of the checklist.
Okay. Some of these, we used to accrue management fees, but we're paying them current month now. So the ones that I have auto set up already done says auto across these pay management fees. The ones that are not set up yet, I have not marked off. These are new properties, and especially the first couple of months, you may not have the cash flow to set up these auto drafts. So we'll just have to play those by ear as they come on. The Ghost Storage, the third parties are a little bit more difficult because they don't send very good information and they don't have money to start. So we'll have to just play with those on the timing on the management fee payments. But for the most part, I try to set all of them up as a auto draft or auto transfer, and then I don't have to move the money, physically move the money. The monthly accruals, this is just a checklist of all the things that you need to do at month end. Most of the things that you need to do. There may be something that's missing. Monthly accruals. We accrue interest for the current month. And by current month, I mean the month end that you just finished. The interest, if there are some of these properties that do not have a bank loan and others that have a bank loan, but we don't get statements. The amortization schedules are out on the Google Drive. I'll show you where those are and how to make these entries, but we'll go through that in a few minutes. The monthly accruals also include the expensing of the property taxes that we talked about earlier. We generally use the previous year amount of property taxes divided by 12 and you just expense the property tax and accrue the property tax. So the entries I've got in another place that I'll show you in just a few minutes. The print residential reports. These are the storage reports that you're going to need for month end. It includes a rent roll as of the last day of the month, a management summary as of the last day of the month, and I think it asks you on those management summaries. I've got them set up to auto generate, and it just sends me an email and I go get them, and those are storage reports. And you can ask it, or you can tell it all, or you can tell it which properties you want sent to you. Totally up to you. You guys know more about storage than I do. So when you go in to run those reports, I think on the management report it asks you for a date range, but I'm not really sure. I don't
Management
remember.
report is just the end date of when you want, I think as of,
It's just one date, so if you want on
Is
the
it?
Yeah.
31st, you put in the 31st. Just, if you're gonna get it for the end of the month, wait until you're in the new month. Because there's a lot of like scheduled move outs that they'll do at the end of that day. So,
the first or second.
yeah,
But you could, actually, I have it auto-generating.
yeah, you can get it auto sent to you. There's a
Yeah.
report scheduler system in storage, so you can
And it
have
works pretty well.
emailed to you on the 1st of every month. And you don't have to worry about even going in there. You just click a link and it'll take you right to it.
They work pretty well. But it's the rent roll, the management summary, and the general ledger. Mhm.
Not by detail, just general ledger, right?
Let me look.
Yeah, that's just a general ledger.
Yeah, it's just a one-page
Okay.
report, and I'm not sure what.
Good.
Yes,
The
it may
by
ask you
detail
for a
is-
date range too
That's
on
right.
this one.
Okay.